Hey guys, I'm Dina. Thanks for joining me today on this beautiful Sunday morning. Today we're going to be doing a full body workout and we're going to be using the full bar and we're also going to be using the handlebars. All right, so you just need your platform and your resistance bands and the bar with the handlebars. All right, so let's go ahead, take it to a jog, get warmed up. Let's go ahead and start to jog it out. Nice, just working on getting our bodies loosened up, warmed up. We'll take it to jumping jacks. Nice, and let's go ahead, spread those legs out, working through those hip flexors, getting those legs worked. We're gonna be starting out with some squats and some lunges, adding some upper body with some of that as well. And into butt kickers, heels to glutes, nice. Jogging out and back to that jog, regular jog. Keep it up. Modification, you can march it out, so take it to a march if you don't want to jog. And jumping jacks. Nice. And we'll take those legs out. Nice, go ahead, swing those arms. And into butt kickers, heels to glutes. Jogging it out, get those heels, kicking them all the way up to your glutes for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so our first circuit, we're gonna be alternating between 2 different moves. Every round, we're gonna have a different variation of the move. So we'll be changing it up, all right? So, I'm going to need you to grab your resistance band. We're going to be at 53. So we want those bands to be coming from the back. So we're going to go through 5, hook onto 3, through 5, hook onto 3. So we're doing lunges and the bar will be resting on your shoulders. If you've done these before and you think 53 is too easy, then go ahead and make it 51, all right? Or even 52, whatever you want. So let me go ahead and show you before I hook on the bar. So it's through 5, hooked onto 3, through 5, hooked onto 3. Since our toes will be facing 1, this will be coming from behind us, all right? Because we'll be taking it into reverse lunges with an overhead press. So once you get your resistance bands in, you can take your 2 bars, string together. Nice, and then go ahead, hook one in at a time, one on one side, other on the other side, okay? So we got our bar, go ahead and adjust something. All right, so our first move, we're gonna take that bar back behind our head, taking it to a reverse lunge. Overhead press at the bottom of our lunge is going to force us to use those cores, use those abs, and we come back center. Reverse lunge, overhead press. If you try a couple out with me, this is too easy, make it harder, take it to 51. If this is too difficult, take it to 54, or just have it hooked onto the 5. And then your second move, so after that you can keep the bar on your shoulders, and we're taking it to a squat. All right, and with every round, we'll change up our squat that we're doing. All right, so first round will just be regular squats. We're going to start with those lunges though. Starting with those lunges, we have 40 seconds on the clock, so I'm grabbing my timer, getting it started. Hopefully everyone is set up. All right. Take those bars, grab them over your head, going in 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge. Press at the bottom, back up. Reverse lunge, press at the bottom, back up. Nice, so we're taking that shoulder press down here, core is tight, belly in. Nice, every time we step it back in that reverse lunge, large step back, back knee hovers just above the ground, that front knee stays behind our toes, knee is over our ankles. Keep it up, Less than 15 seconds to go. Final 10 seconds right here. Don't forget to breathe. 5, 4, come on, 3, give me the last rep, 2, 1, nice. Our next round, we're gonna take it to squats. So heels are about shoulder width apart, toes pointed out, dropping it down for a squat for 40 seconds. Nice, knees stay behind our toes, belly in, chest open. If you have something written on the front of your shirt, I should be able to read it. All right? Check yourself out in the mirror. You're sitting back into that seat. Nice. Squeezing as you come up, driving through those heels. So at any time when you go down or come up in your squat, you should be able to wiggle those toes. Keep it up. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, keep it up. Till that belly of 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back to those lunges. This time, we're taking it to a static lunge. I'm gonna hush this up. Static lunge. So we're gonna take right leg back first. So that left leg is being challenged first. Overhead presses. So I like to take the overhead press from in front and press up. So we're gonna be holding that lunge for half the amount of time, 20 seconds. Going to that overhead press. We're gonna be challenging those legs by holding that lunge. Let me shut this. And then we're also going to be challenging those shoulders with a press. And in order to keep that stability, we're going to be challenging those abs too. All right, core strength. Take that right leg back into the lunge. Drop that right knee back just above the ground and press. Exhaling every time we press up. Nice, keep it up. Almost halfway there. Only taking it to 20 seconds each leg. And go ahead, after this last rep, switch legs. Quick transition. Nice. Overhead press, keep it up. You're coming down to your shoulders and back up. Belly is in tight. You have 5, 4, 3. Give me one last rep, 2, 1. Nice job. Back to the squats, keeping with that regular squat in 3. Actually, going down, holding it for a pulse. 1 inch down, 1 inch up in 3, 2, 1. So you're staying down, 1 inch down, 1 inch up. This is your challenge. Going for that pulse. So for the pulse, I don't want you guys to just bounce. I want you to really think about coming 1 inch up, 1 inch down, up, down. Controlled movements. Keep it up. Approaching that final 15 right here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Awesome job. So for this last round, we're gonna take out the lunge completely, take it to overhead press. All right, so if this is too difficult to take it to a press from the standing position, feel free to take it down onto your knees. But I challenge you, since we've been doing the lunges or the overhead press at the bottom, essentially on our knees with the lunges. I'm talking about resistance height. We were down here for a lunge with a press. I challenge you to stand up and hit those shoulder presses in that standing position. If you want, you can make it a little easier. So I'm giving you this time right now to adjust those bands. Take it to 54 if you want. If not, everyone together for 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and back down. Exhaling every time we overhead press. Inhale as you come back down. Nice. Belly in, core tight. I'm going to scoot this back just a little bit so you can see me all the way. Nice. Final 15. Keep it up. Final 10 seconds right here. Burning out those shoulders. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to go. This time we're going down for a squat hold. So take those bars, put them back behind your head. No pulse, no full reps. You're going down and we're holding for 40 seconds together. We're in this together. No one picks up those booties. Everyone stays low. Nice. We're already 10 seconds down. Less than 30 to go. Keep it up. So you should be able to wiggle your toes. Weight should be in your heels, belly in, chest is open. So if you feel like you're hunching forward, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Pretend like someone's putting a pen on that spine and you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades to hold that pen, prevent it from dropping. Nice, we're already under 10 seconds. Keep it up, belly in, squeezing those glutes, quads, hamstrings. You have 3, 2, 1. Woo! Way to go, guys. Way to crush that first round. Round 1 done. We hit our squat variations and our lunge variations with our upper body. All right, so grab that drink of water and we're gonna take it to bent over rows. So, all right, so grab that water. Our bands are gonna come out of this position. And so you know how we often take the BodyBoss platform and a vertical for our abs? We're gonna do that right now for those lunges. So choose a side. One side you can press all the hooks down because we don't want them in our way. So press them all down. I'm gonna be using this side. So your first band, you can unhook it from your bar. We won't be using our bar this next round. We're gonna be using the individual handlebars, all right? So your first setup is gonna be 145. Through 1, so you go through 1, through 4, so come up around from the outside of 4, hooked onto 5. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like before I move on to the second one, because it's kind of hard to see when I do. So through 1, see that through 1, hook through 4 from the outside, hooked onto 5. We just want more resistance on it. So for this next one, we're gonna come through 5, through 2, hooked onto 1. So I'll show you that when it's done, all right? And please let me know if you have any questions. And you don't need to be doing this funky one. If you find that this will be a little bit too much resistance, you can always take it just to 14 and just to 52. But this next one, we're gonna be taking it through 5, through 2, hooked onto 1. So 5, 2, 1. It's 1, 4, 5, and 5, 2, 1 are 2 setups. So I will also show you this on the screen. So I know some people have the concern of whether it's too much resistance or too little resistance for things like rows and bicep curls. So this is why I'm showing you this today. We're gonna do through 5, through 2, hooked onto 1. So it's essentially an X coming through, and we're gonna be using the BodyBoss in the vertical position. That platform in the vertical. All right, so you're gonna want your individual handlebars. Hook each one. And you can go ahead and hook that other side. So your first move, we're going into a superset for this next round. Your first move, let's take those shoulders, roll them down and back. Belly in, I want you guys to fold at those hips. So hinge at those hips, knees are bent, and you're rowing back. So elbows sweep the side of your body. We're working on those lats, those large back muscles, all right? So that's your first move. Second move will be a bicep curl, all right? So these are your 2 moves. However, each round we will switch up the bicep curl, so we're gonna add a variation to it, kind of like what we did for our lunges and our squats, okay? So get into that position for your rows. And again, if you don't like this setup, or if this is too hard, feel free, or too much resistance, feel free to take it to 52 and 14. Totally another option, but I'm just trying to add more resistance. Another option you can do for more resistance is always doubling up the bands, all right? So let's get started. This next round, bent over rows in 3, 2, 1. Hinging at those hips, belly in. Nice. So again, as I said with the squat, how we want that open chest, we really even more want to think about it for these bent over rows. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades together, trying to pinch that pin, pinch that spine. Nice. Chest is open. We're hinging at those hips. Our core is tight. Belly button squeeze to that spine. That way we protect that lower back. Nice. Keep it up. We're under 10 seconds. You have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into bicep curls this time. So for our first curl, elbows are going to be at our sides. And we're going to be curling up, just a regular curl, palms facing up, going in 3, 2, 1. So you're curling up, elbows brushing against our elbows are supported by our sides, so we're not hunched in, just lightly supported at our sides as we curl up and back down. Nice job, guys. And I'm going to turn this to face you guys, but you continue to stay where you are, because we are going to be changing where those elbows will rest for that next round. So I want to make sure everyone's here. This is our first set of bicep curls. This is where we're going to start. You have 3, 2, 1. Nice. We're back to those rows. So go ahead, find that position. Roll those shoulders down and back, hinging at the hips, and take it into a row. So to add more challenge, go ahead, step it back on your BodyBoss. And if you want, you can always split that stance, or you can keep those feet right under those hips. Keep it up. Elbows brushing against our sides. So for those rows, the rows are going to stay the same for each round. We're going to continue to hit those bent over rows. We're going to switch up the bicep curls though. Nice. Keep it up. Under 15 seconds. Keep it up. You have 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last rep. 1. Nice. So this time for your bicep curls, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking it to a hammer curl. So instead of having those palms facing out and you come up here, palms will face each other and you're curling up this way. All right. So palms facing each other as opposed to facing out. We still want those elbows resting on our side. Again, we're never using that complete, using your sides as a complete rest. You just want to be lightly resting. So arms lightly at your sides, curling up. Okay. So just a little bit of support using your sides, but not completely hinging at your sides. All right. 40 seconds starts. Hammer curls in 3, 2, 1. Hammer curls here. So feet are about hip width apart. Nice. Way to go, guys. So by switching that grip, by having those palms facing in towards us or in towards each other, it'll use a little more of your forearms. And we also hit a slightly different part of our bicep muscles. We're under 15 seconds, finishing it out. No one drops early. Final 10 seconds right here. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, way to go. Last round. Third and final round. Back to those bent over rows in 3. Roll the shoulders down and back. 2, 1. Hinging at those hips. We want to kind of sit that butt back, belly in, chest open again. Squeeze those shoulder blades back together every time. Nice. Squeezing those shoulder blades. We're working those lat muscles. There are those large slabs of muscles on each side of your spine. Nice. We're sticking with it. More than halfway through. Last time that we see these rows for the rest of the day. Nice. Keep it up. Approaching that final 10 seconds right here. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me that last rep. 1. Nice. All right. This time for our bicep curls. We're not going to be, this time elbows won't be resting on our sides. Going to make it a little more challenging. We're going for wide set curls. So palms facing towards you like that first round, not the hammer curls, palms facing towards you, they're facing up, and elbows are away from our body. Wide set bicep curls, these will be a little harder. If you need to, bend those knees for a little less resistance. That's your choice. Going in 3, 2, 1, wide set bicep curls. Nice. So again, the only thing we're trying to move is that lower part of our arms, those forearms. We don't want to be moving those upper arms at all. Want to try to keep them as still as we can, keep them as isolated as we can. Way to go, guys. More than halfway through. Again, if this becomes a little too challenging, bend those knees, give yourself less resistance. Keep it up. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No one drops early. You have 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Nice job, guys. Grab that drink of water, hit those biceps, and we hit our backs. Let's grab that drink of water. All right. So final round, we're gonna hit core. So as I always say, for every move that we do, especially with the BodyBoss, we're challenging those abs. So when we do those lunges, squats, we always want to squeeze that core. We always want to engage it. Sometimes it can be difficult to engage something that we need to work on with strengthening it. So that's why I always like to try to get some core in almost every workout, whether we do it with lunges, squats, with other moves, with those upper body moves, or isolated. So for this first round, we're going to take it, you can take it to 15 or to 25, whatever you want. So through 1, hooked onto 5, or through 2, hooked onto 5. You choose your level. What we're going to start out with is core rotations, and we're going to use the bar again. So we're going for that full body bar. So hooking on. And so this time, since we're going through 1, hooked onto 5, or 2, we're going to have those resistance bands coming out in front of us. So that first round, we did pretty much the opposite. We have them coming from behind us. This time it's from in front. So we're going to start with those bars back behind our head, going for a core rotation to one side, kick, core rotation to the other side, kick. So when we kick, we're using that core. So I know we've gone through kicks before, but if this is your first time with me or you didn't join me that time, belly button in, knees coming up to our chest, you flip that heel out. So that's basically the breakdown of a kick. So we're using that belly to pull that knee up and extend that leg out. All right, so we're double hitting that core in this last round. And I will show you my setup, pretty standard setup for the BodyBoss. Through 1, hooked onto 5. All right, through 1, hooked on to 5. Our feet are always facing the 1. That way we keep it standard. And then you're going to be having that large bar going through. Okay? Rotate to one side, kick, rotate to the other side, kick. After that, I will show you the next 2 moves. All right? Let me get my timer set up. All right, 35 seconds each move. Going in 3, 2, 1. Feet are about shoulder width apart. You rotate to one side, kick. Rotate to the other side, kick. Modification. You rotate, knee up. Rotate, knee up. Totally fine as long as you're challenging yourself. Nice. Keeping it even on both sides. We're alternating legs, alternating sides that we rotate. Nice. We're not using momentum. We're not swinging that body in that rotation. We're going controlled. Nice. And that's time. Our next move is going to be up, down, out, and in. So I guess I could have told you to grab a mat. If not, feel free to do it on your floor. So we're going to go up, down, out, in. Up, down, out, in. All right? So hands can be behind your head. It's a little more challenging to make it a little easier on that lower back, or more support on that lower back. Hands underneath your lower back or glutes. All right? Up, down, out, and ins. We're not using momentum. We're using control. Going in 3, 2, 1. Pick it up. Up, down, out, in. Nice. So for the up part, it's essentially a reverse crunch. Core is tight. You pull those legs directly up towards the ceiling. When those legs come out, you want them hovering above the ground the whole time. They sweep just above the ground. Reverse crunch, belly button, pull to that spine, core is engaged. Keep it up for 3, 2, 1. Nice. Our last move will be toe touches. So these last 2 are not on the BodyBoss. Legs are up in the air, going for toe touches. Modification, knees are bent. You're reaching up Another modification, feet are all the way down on the ground, knees pointed up towards the ceiling. You're giving me crunches, all right? So it's level 1, level 2, level 3. All right? Upper abs here in 3, 2, 1. So for the standing core rotations, that was entire core. And of course, we always hit that entire core. We're always engaging it all. You can't completely isolate. But for that first round, really getting that entire core, those obliques with the rotations. Round 2 was those deep set of ab muscles and lower abs. Round 3, upper abs. But again, always hitting that entire core. Keep it up. Final 10 seconds right here. Can you straighten out those legs anymore? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to go. Back to those body bosses. Core rotations, either knee in or kick. All right, grab those bars, take them over your head, and pick it up right here. Rotate, kick. Okay, scoot away from the blinds. All right, rotate, kick. Nice. Really think about squeezing that belly in, engaging that core. Nice. Final 10 seconds. Never using momentum with those turns. We're never swinging that body around. We're using that control. And that's time. Down onto the ground. Up, down, out, ins in 3, 2, 1. Pick it up. Up, down, out, in. Nice. Let's see if we can take them slower. Let's take these slower. Up, down, out, in. Going slow and controlled. Final 10 seconds. Let's pick up that pace. Still keeping that control, but we're picking up that pace. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toe touches coming up in 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toe touches. Nice. Keep it up. So again, you can either be lying down, legs perpendicular to the ground, knees can be bent, you're giving me crunches, or reaching up, or feet on the floor, giving me those crunches. Your choice. Final 15 seconds right here. Final 10. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time through. Going 30 seconds each round, shaving off 5 seconds from each round. Make it count. Grab those body bars. Put them back over your shoulders. This is our last round. Last work of the day. Going in 3, 2, 1. Rotate and kick. So if you forget which leg you kicked with, I like to rotate to the right, kick with my right. Rotate to the left, kick with my left, but it really doesn't matter. Whatever you like to do. Already more than halfway through. Three, 2, 1. All right, we're back down on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Slow up, down, out, ins. We're going to go slow. Out and in. Up, down. These should burn those bellies. Going slow and controlled. A lot harder. And now let's pick up that pace. Final 15 seconds. Final 10. Staying controlled. Keep it up. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice toe touches. This is it. Final 30 seconds of work for the day in 3, 2, 1. Nice. Reaching up every time, exhaling with every reach. Keep it up. We're halfway through. Again, take that modification if you need to, or feet on the ground. Totally okay, as long as you're challenging yourself. Under 10 seconds, stick with it. 5, 4, 3, come on, you got it. 2, 1. Awesome job. Go ahead, roll it over. Hands underneath your stomach. You scooch out so you can see me clearly. Or hands underneath your shoulders. You're lying down on your stomach. Inhale and exhale, stretching out those bellies. Way to go. So we had that full body today. Start out with those squats and lunges. Go ahead, sit it back in a child's pose. So glutes come to heels, getting that stretch through your back. So we start out with those squats and lunges. Hit those glutes, quads, hamstrings, core. Also hit shoulder presses, hit those shoulders. And we did our bent over rows and bicep curls, hit our backs and thighs. And then we finished with that strengthening in our cores. So let's go ahead, roll it over, cross one leg over, and either scooch your booty in or lying down, pulling your knee into your chest. Nice, go ahead, unhook that leg, cross the other leg over. And go ahead, release. Let's sit it up, feet come together, knees fall down to the side, getting that inner thigh stretch. All right, guys, so I didn't really get any questions from you today. Last week, I got a ton of questions, so please don't feel embarrassed, don't feel shy. Throw out any questions you have. I'll be doing another class most likely tomorrow and later on in the week, all right? So if you want to do something specific in the next class, feel free to let me know. I'm always open to suggestion. And if not, have a wonderful Sunday. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining me.